I wasn't invited to either, so I don't know.
And our word for today on the solemnity of the most Sacred Heart of Jesus on this Friday, June the 7th, our word for today is heart. Heart is our word for today, and here to talk about it is Debbie Georgianni. Good morning, Debbie.
Good morning, Dave and Ron. Thank you so much for having me on this wonderful day speaking about heart. I love that. As you know, I'm definitely a heart-driven person. And the feast, the solemnity of the Sacred Heart of Jesus today is just really very precious to me. I just want to just pick up where you guys left off, and especially when Ron said that, you know, oftentimes we have this tiny little spot in our heart for God, and yet He has an immense love for us, and He wants all of us. And I just want to remind folks that today is the Feast of the Sacred Heart. This is a wonderful day to pick up the devotion of the first Fridays and to do it 9 times, 9 consecutive months, and to really go into the devotion of the Sacred Heart, put an image in your home, enthronement, the litany of the Sacred Heart, the prayers that are attached to it, the promises that were given to St. Margaret Mary Alacoque. And I wanted just to share real quickly, if I can. I know I'm kind of going through a lot of things at once, but it's just a really precious day, and there's a lot to cover. But, St. John Paul II, a great devotee of the Sacred Heart, said, "This feast reminds us of the mystery of the love of God for the people of all times." And it's so true that this is a mystery. It's immense. It's waiting for all of us, and it's pretty incredible. And if I may, if I can, did you guys share any of the promises that are attached to the devotion of the Sacred Heart? Did you share it all?
We just said that there are promises, but we didn't go over them.
Okay, there's 12, and I would encourage folks to please look up. All you have to do is type in like the 12 promises of the Sacred Heart devotion. But promise number 11 and 12, and then we don't do devotions to get the promises fulfilled. We do it because of the love we have, the attachment we have with how we want to go deeper and in intimacy with God, and to put the images, especially the twin hearts. I encourage folks to keep them together. The twin hearts, the Immaculate Heart of Mary, Sacred Heart of Jesus. If you wanted to do the 3 hearts, the chaste heart of Saint Joseph, that's awesome. But promise number 11 says, "Those who shall promote this devotion shall have their names written in my heart." And I don't know about you guys, but that just hits me every time I read it. I mean, to have our names written in Jesus' heart is huge. It makes me just well up in tears every time I think of it. And it's gigantic, and that's what He wants. He wants heart-to-heart connection. Promise number 12 says, "I promise you, in the excessive mercy of my heart, that my all-powerful love will grant to all those who receive Holy Communion on the first Fridays in 9 consecutive months the grace of final perseverance. They shall not die in my disgrace, nor without receiving their sacraments. My divine heart shall be their safe refuge in this last moment." This is huge, and this is today for everyone. And it's still early in the morning. If people can go to Mass today, if you can't physically get to Mass, listen to it on the radio or watch it on TV, EWTN television, whatever it takes to participate and to grow closer to His heart. Because like you said, Ron, so many times we have such a small place for Him, and there's so much. I mean, our hearts can expand. They can grow. We have room. We know this as parents, right? When kids come into the world, we think that when the first child comes into the world, we think, oh, this is it. My love, the love I have for this child is bursting. And then the second child comes, and it's amazing that how much bigger the heart and the feeling can get to that, to expand with the family. It's the same way with God. The closer we get to God, we expand. It is the most beautiful thing, and I just pray that everybody dives deep into the Sacred Heart.
Gotta love it on this solemnity. Thank you very much, Debbie Georgianni, for sharing your heart with us. Hey, I want to circle back real quick. I told you last night I was at the gala, the Archbishop Gala in Detroit. What I meant Look, here's full disclosure. I was parking cars. I do the valet, man. You know, it's a few bucks here, it's a few bucks there. You know, but I'm sure it was a wonderful event. All the people seemed very nice, and they tipped well. So thank you.
You got to drive some nice cars. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend.
We'll be listening at noon and, of course, at 11 o'clock on Saturday, too. And, every chance you're on, we like to listen. So thanks.